Hi everyone, in this video we're going to go over how to set up a e-commerce website with Wix. So the Wix platform does include capability to set up a store on Wix for you to set up all the products and display them for users to see, explore, and then purchase the products directly from your website. This is a good option if you're wanting to obviously sell your products online, but you're not wanting to pay any third-party fees by displaying them on third-party storefronts such as Amazon or Etsy. With Wix, it's really easy to set up your store, set up the products on the back end, manage all the stock, categorize your products, and then also accepting payments online. And they use sort of PayPal, Stripe, they can use bank transfer, Apple Pay, things like that. So Wix do support the modern sort of payment methods that people would like to use when buying on your site. And in terms of designing the page and your store pages, it's really easy with Wix elements and widgets for you to just drag on different store widgets and design the page exactly how you want it. And they also have lots of templates as well that you can use to help design your Wix e-commerce website. So the first thing that you want to do, open up the site with your editor, and we can start adding the store app onto the site. So once your site is opened in edit mode, what you want to do is come into the left side here and look for the add apps icon. So it's this one over here, and you want to add the Wix stores app. So you can either look in the app market just down here. It should be under Wix Business Solutions. If not, if you can't find it there, then you just want to type it into the search bar here and then just type in Wix stores. But you're looking for this one here by called Wix stores. So it's already installed here, but if it's not installed, you just want to click the install button. And then what that does is it'll add a new section, new pages on your site, the store pages. So you've got your product page, shop page, cart page, and thank you page. And these are all pages that are needed to display your products and also ensure that your customer has a good online user journey from your home page to the products pages, right down to the checkout. And the other thing you'll notice is if you go into the add elements section, is if you scroll down, you can see there's now a new tab for store, and it'll show you all the widgets that are related to the store. And if you wanted to add things like product galleries, you can add them as a grid or a slider, product widgets, and you can add currency converters and things like that. So it's really easy, just like any other element. It's really easy to just then click and drag them onto your page, so you can design it exactly how you want it. And then the other thing that you'll see is in the sections, in the add sections, is you can see new templates as well. So there's a new tab for store, and it'll show you customized sort of templates for actual sections instead of widgets. So you can have a full-on section just added into your site instead of you having to build it yourself. Just like any other sections that Wix designs for you, they do the same for the store as well. So you can see you've got explore the collection, and you can see that it's got listed a few products. When you first install Wix stores, you obviously won't have any products. So what Wix does is it adds placeholder products. These are just sort of fake products that are used just so you can see how the products will look on the front end before you've added any products anyway. So you can see where the image goes, you can see where the price goes, the title, and if you wanted to change things from here, you can. But that's what the placeholder products are for. Before we go into editing sort of the front end, we need to start editing the back end, and i.e. just making sure that we have all the products set up. So what you want to do is just save what you have for now. And then you just want to go into the back end. So if you go back into site and just go into my dashboard. You can see when you come back to the dashboard, you've got a new tab here for store products, orders, and gift cards. So these will appear once you've installed the Wix Stores app, but this is what you'll use to manage your products, all your orders, customers, things like that. So if you click into the Store Products tab, You can see all the subcategories or the subpages for that appear here, but the products tab then is where you'll see all the products that are currently listed on your site, and this kind of gives you an overview as well on how many products you have, what kind of products you have as well, so you can see easily just like their name, what type of product it is, any SKU numbers, the price, inventory, and things like that. So it gives you kind of general overview. And then it also just means that if you ever needed to come in here and change an existing product, you just need to go into products, look for the product that you're wanting to change, and just click into it, and it'll show you all of the product details, and whatever it is that you want to change, you just want to change it from there. So to add a new product, what you want to do is go into the products tab and click add new product, and from there you'll be given an option and if you want a physical product or a digital file. So Wix gives you the option to basically sell to two different kinds of products. So physical products being something, you know, tangible, something that you would need to post out or they would need to collect, things like t-shirts, accessories, food, anything like that, anything where it's a tangible item, you want to make sure that then you add it as a physical product. And the other option then is a digital file. So these are things like images, any video files, PDFs, ebooks, things like that, things that users, once they buy it, it's something that they download and nothing that needs to be like shipped out or anything. This is really good if you do have maybe like PDFs or ebooks that you want to sell. And what happens is when someone buys the product, instead of you having to manually send that product to them, they get sent the product automatically through an email. So you don't need to worry about sending anything separately. So depending on what kind of file or what kind of product that you want to do, you just need to select that from there. For now we'll do physical product, but I'll show you how to add a digital product as well afterwards. So you click on physical product, and then it'll show you sort of like the blank back-end version of the physical product, and you just go through each field and just type in all the product information. So the first thing you want to type in then is the product title. So if you're selling food, if you're selling clothes, things like that, you just type in the name of the product, and this is what users will see on the front end as well as the name of the product. And then the next thing then you want to add is the images, and these are basically the product images. So you want to make sure you pick good images that kind of accurately display what the product is. To do that, you just click on add images, and it'll open up the Wix media library. With the Wix media library, you can upload your own files. You can also use media from Wix. This would be better to use, I guess, if you're setting up new pages and you need some placeholder content. For product images, you want to make sure that you're using images of the actual product itself, just so then users know exactly what they're buying, especially for things like clothes, because they tend to be, if they're the more accurate that they are online, like the photos, the less chance there are for any returns that someone might need to make. And you can add images as you want. Obviously it's good to match as many products as you have, but for Wix, the max images that you can add to each product is about 15. And what you can also do is add videos as well. So if you have a product video that kind of maybe describes the products or shows the products being worn, you can also add that as well. And the next thing that you want to do then is the product information. So these are things like basic information like the woolly hat, the name, and the description. So the description will show on the product page itself, and you want to make sure you keep the description as accurate as possible. So if it's a clothing item, then you want to make sure that you're writing about like size, dimensions, material, things like that. Just keep it as accurate as possible to minimize the chance of returns. And then the next thing then you can add is a ribbon. As ribbon text basically, and what that is just a little label that gets added to the product on the product page, so that it kind of stands out a bit. So if you have the label as new arrival, then the little label will show up on the product itself and it will say new arrival, or if it's like a sale product or bestseller, something like that, just something to kind of make this specific product stand out and increase your sales for it. But whatever it is, you just need to type in that information here and then just type in the description here. Within the description as well, you can sort of bold and italicize certain text. You can format it with the formatting options here, and you can also change the color of it. Just as a reminder, so on the single product page, you can design that how you want, and that means also when you're adding in the description text, you can set that to any color that you want on the single page on the front end. But you can also change it here if you need to, and then you can also link as well. And the other section then is additional info sections. So basically additional info sections allow you to add other sections to the single product page and kind of highlight those areas. So if you wanted to add another section, for example, delivery methods for this specific products, or how to care for your products, it'll show up in its own section with its own title. So whatever title that you give it, so for example, how to care for your product, that'll show up as a new section on the single product page, and then you would just type in the information, whatever it is, in the description here. And same as the description field above, you can format it in any way you want. You can add links and things like that. And you can add a few more info sections if you wanted to. It's just a bit more information that you can add that kind of stands out from the previous description. The next thing you want to add then is the pricing. And depending on how you're selling this product, this could be done differently. So if this is a product that only has one, that you can only buy in one way, so maybe it's one size, one color, then it'll only have one price. So we'll just set it to whatever price it is. If it's a sale product, you can click on sale, and instead of typing in you can either type in what the sale price is, or you can type in what the discount is. So if it's a 10% discount, it'll automatically calculate the sale price, or you can do a pound discount as well. So depending on what kind of discount it is, you can just type in what the discount amount is, and it'll show up on the site as a discounted item and whatever the discount is.